morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, and this is Saving Money in Action. Please forgive if there's a slight shaky cam. I'm holding my cam, I don't have it on a tripod. We're going to talk to you today about the most stretchiest meatloaf ever. All it's going to take are 2 hamburger patties worth of meat. I like working with good quality meat. This one is like the 90-something% one. That's just the way it is, but use whatever you have. So literally, I had 2 patties worth. They were already formed, not frozen, but you could do this with 2 patties. Look how much meat mixture is in here. That is a lot, but I'll tell you from start to finish what I am in progress and in the process of doing as I speak. First of all, I took 1 slice of bread. I happen to have used whole wheat bread. I finished it with a 1/4 cup of tomato sauce. You see my tomato sauce jar? Pretty much donezo, but I will scrape out whatever's in there. Trust me, you know I will. I am a firm believer if you're going to buy eggs, get the jumbo. To me, they are the best bargain in town, okay? So what I did though, I'm taking 2 jumbo eggs, mixing it together, beating it up, sitting in about a 1/2 cup of the tomato sauce, whatever you have on hand, and the crumbled up whole wheat bread. Then I am utilizing my meat mixture, and I incorporated some of my favorite things: Italian seasoning, garlic powder. The flavor, you pick what you want. And Parmesan cheese. In addition to that, I took about, a 1/2 cup, but I'm eyeballing it, of Italian style breadcrumb. I'm throwing this in. Now, I'm letting it sit together, by the way. Somehow, I noticed it magically plumps things up after you mix it well, okay? Make sure it's mixed well, but don't overmix because you don't want your meat too much mixed up. It just makes it a tighter meat, I think. Not an expert. This has been my experience. But here's my trick secret. Right now, I'm boiling, getting together a 1/2 cup of dry white rice. What? This is a throwback to the olden days, when, let's say, moms and grandmas back post-World War II or during the war would ration their meat. With meat prices the way they're going, this is not a bad idea to bring back. So what I'm going to do, once that rice is done, I'm going to incorporate it into this mixture. I will have definitely double the volume. Well, not double, but let's say 1.5 times the original volume. Mind you, I'm getting all this from 2 little, decent-sized patties of burger meat. So if you have 2 defrosted patties in your fridge at the moment, you could turn those 2 patties into a 4-person serving meal for dinner tonight. So once I incorporate all that rice and put it all in this mixture, let me tell you something. I'm going to set it in the fridge. 1 hour before I intend to eat, I will pop this thing in the oven at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. Depending on your oven, check your oven and the way you like things, at about 45 minutes. But I know my oven. Everybody's oven is different. So check, check, check. Now, just imagine, all this is going to happen from what? From 2 patties of beef. I'm telling you, little tricks, plumping it up. The breadcrumb, the jumbo eggs, that's the real value. Use 2, be generous. Leftover tomato sauce to give it a nice flavor, soaking up that piece of bread. And in addition to that, eyeball your flavorings and eyeball your flavored breadcrumbs. But the grand finale is adding a 1/2 cup of dried rice, but it's already cooked. You're going to cook it first, and then you're going to strain it, and then you're going to put it in there because you don't want any hard chunks of rice in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it'll work for me. Maybe the rice will blend in. It'll just make it plumper. But it's in there. It's bumping up the nutritional value, and your family will love it. Just thought I'd share to you my stretch your meatloaf recipe. Have a great day, everybody. Go make yourself a meatloaf. on the cheap.